Now we'll turn to Anthony Salvanto, our CBS News Director of Elections, our expert on the delegate count. Anthony, you've been looking at whether Trump can be deprived of the delegates he needs.
It won't be easy, Scott. Trump's delegate lead gives him the clearest path to winning the nomination outright this spring before the convention. He needs just over half the remaining delegates. Now, you compare that to Ted Cruz, who would need about 80% of them, and that's a tall order, especially because Trump keeps piling up Republican votes. So far, he's collected more than 2 million more than Ted Cruz. That's why, Scott, all the talk now is of slowing Trump down, keeping him from getting the rest of the delegates he needs, but not necessarily overtaking him.
When will we know?
The big tests start next week when April's primaries kick off in Wisconsin. Then we head on to the Northeast, where big delegate-rich states like New York and Pennsylvania hold their primaries. Trump is expected to do well there, but if he stumbles, he'll need to pick up about 2/3 of the delegates to keep his pace the rest of the way. Then, through May, we head through the Midwest and the West, places where Trump and Cruz could run about even. Then we get to June, where we get to California, the biggest delegate haul still out there. And that's a place where we think at the current pace, Trump could either go over the top and clinch the nomination, or Californians might decide to send this race on to the convention.
All the way out to June, but it's really not that unusual for a candidate to clinch that late.
It's not unusual. In fact, Mitt Romney clinched the Republican nomination in late May of 2012, and then Senator Barack Obama clinched his Democratic nomination in June of 2008. What is unusual, Scott, is to see a party still at this late date looking for ways to stop its leading vote getter.
Anthony Salvanto, our Director of Elections. Thank you, Anthony.